Howdy guys, welcome to Plumbing with Tim. Today we are in Southeast Palm Bay, Florida. We're returning to a job we were at about a week ago. Leak detection came in and marked a spot on the floor where there was an under the slab leak. We came out, broke the floor open, there was no leak there. Since then he's come back, relocated the leak, and we're here as return to make that repair. So let's go. This old Betsy, we're going for a ride today. You guys see that? Yeah, there's a pinhole leak on a hot water line up underneath the house now. We broke the first hole open where the leak detection guy came out, and it was off by about a foot or two. But it's so tough to tunnel underneath that dirt because there's the hard soil, the marrow, and all that other garbage down there. We ain't riding no jackhammer, so we're gonna clean that area up. We're gonna get it cut out of there and do our best at making this repair. So let's head in. There's that little booger right there. That tiny little hole was a culprit of some big time damage. I don't know if you noticed when we first walked in there, there was absolutely no cabinets in the kitchen at all. The restoration people have been out because I guess the son came over to the folks' house here and he got up underneath the kitchen cabinet for some reason, I guess because it starts stinking like mold. Finally got into underneath that cabinet and everything, and it was just completely black mold, horrible. So this has been going on for a long time. This isn't under the slab leak, and the water didn't actually start coming up through the ground. It was the moisture that was being created to the sleeving in that pipe that got trapped up underneath there and rotted out all that stuff. Luckily they got insurance and stuff, so now we got to put the thing back together. All right, so before I start getting all the comments on, hey Tim, why didn't you use ProPress or a PEX or something to make this repair? I have to make this repair in copper for a couple different reasons. First of all, like I've told you in the past, I work for a very old company. It's been in business since 1934. The old man has not gotten out of the old ways of doing things. We don't do ProPress, we don't do PEX, any of that kind of stuff. I know a lot of you guys are ahead of the times doing that. On top of that, this is soft copper. So I have to put copper back in there. It's gonna be tough to get that pipe all cleaned up the way it needs to, but that's what we're gonna have to do, and we're gonna solder that baby in. Okay, so the repair's been made. My partner's gone outside to turn the water back on. Let's see how we did. Oh, this all held, but I've got more water coming in. I'll be darned. There's another leak. We're gonna have to break that floor open. There it is, see it? Look, right there's that leak. It's the second one. There's where we just made a repair. I'm gonna take that whole piece of pipe back out of there. See that? Second leak, same pipe, about 1.5 foot away from the first one. Now this particular neighborhood in Southeast Palm Bay, I've had the same thing go on. Been out here for a slab leak, you fix it and there's another one that forms. In fact, I've chased leaks for half a day, going to about 7 or 8 of them in the same pipe. At that point, you just gotta say, hey, that piece of pipe is bad. We're gonna have to do some sort of repipe. Fixed 3 leaks here. Water's back on. I don't know if you can see or not. We got more water that is traveling in from back in there. There is another leak further back. Look at that. Leak 3 and 4, all on the same pipe. This guy needs a repipe bad. There's another leak. Bottom side, see it? Dripping. Wow. 5. This is going to be it. If I get a leak after this, then we're going to end up putting a new valve to shut off the hot water on and off so they can still have cold water, because this is a hot water line. That's leak number 5 right there. I got to go in and make the repair. Total of 6 leaks. Water's back on, and we got more water showing up. This line is bad. I'll explain to you why we even went after the last one. Well, that's all the time we got for this one. Thanks so much for hanging out and watching the video. This old damn house and that pipe won this round. There was no more fixing that. After the 6th leak, that was it. I kept in close contact with the older people that lived there, their house, their son that keeps an eye on them and stuff. And each time I found a new leak, he kept on telling me, well, break a little more and see if you can fix the next one. And it got to the point where there was no more, so we stopped. And I made sure there was a good shutoff valve in a hot water heater, because this is a hot water leak. So the customer can keep the water on at the house and only turn the valve on for the water, hot water, when need be. Now we have to work with the insurance company and delegate and figure out what our next move is. They really need a repipe. Thanks so much for hanging out. Until next time, it's been Plumbing with Tim. Keep plumbing.